Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our next live stream between the Bourbon County Colonels and the St. Henry Crusaders. We will be back in about 2-3 minutes to start our broadcast.
Welcome everyone to St. Henry versus Bourbon County. St. Henry enters the game at 8-3, and Bourbon County on the other side stands at 9-5, coming off back-to-back losses. Zach, St. Henry is all in next week. What are they looking for in this game tonight?
The same thing any team's looking for going into a big tournament. They need to get in a rhythm, find their offensive stroke, being able to put the ball in the hoop and make sure that they got their defense on point, get a couple turnovers, and just try and get their team into that rhythm going into this big tournament.
What does St. Henry need to do tonight on the offensive side of the ball to win, as well as on the defensive side of the ball?
Well, to me, everything starts on the defensive end. So if they can start getting stops, getting rebounds, and pushing it in transition, they can get easy layups. And this team's not known for their shooting, but if they can put the ball in the hoop close to the rim, get some layups, some close jump shots, they're going to be able to kick the ball out to the three and start hitting down the threes too, and can hopefully open up this game.
Thank you, Zach. And when we come back, we will tip off St. Henry versus Bourbon County.
I want to wish a big happy birthday to my boy, Max Luter, today.
Thank you, Zach.
talking
All right, first up, I'd like to introduce the starting lineup for Bourbon County. First up, number 12, Jaden Goodwin. Number 21, Blaine Murphy. Number 23, Jaden Mead. Number 25, Hannah Hemmelbach. And number 34 for Bourbon County, that's Lindsay Johnson. Now let's get on your feet, make some noise for your St. Henry Crusaders. And first for crew, number 3, Faith McNamara. Number 13, Abby Malay. Number 15, Caitlin Ives. Number 25 for the Crusaders, Morgan Flanagan. And last but certainly not least, for senior number 45, Cameron Bartlett. We welcome both teams.
And up for the tap and controlled by Jaden Mead. And a steal by Bartlett here to start. And Morgan Flanagan pump fake, no good. And Faith McNamara, no good on the layup. Back to Flanagan, Abby Malay. Flanagan almost lost it. Malay, 15-footer, no good. Bartlett cleans it up on the glass.
Nice board. You got two early misses by St. Henry's top scorers, Abby Malay and Morgan Flanagan, but I think they'll be able to get back in their rhythm going on with the game.
And out of bounds, going back to the crew, and on the floor for Bourbon County is Solario, Murphy, Mead, and Hamelback, and then on the floor for the Crusaders, Malay, Flanagan, Ives, Bartlett, and McNamara. Abby Malay driving to the basket. Bartlett from 10, no good.
Henry's doing a great job crashing the offensive boards.
And a steal. And no good on the layup. Follow. And no good. Fighting for the rebound, comes out with it, and Mead sticks it in. She's a 6'3" freshman.
Yeah, Mead's going to be a tough player to stop. She leads 10th region in blocks and rebounds, averaging 7.1 rebounds a game, and has 56 blocks on the year. St. Henry's going to really have to lock down on number 15, Murphy, though, where she's second in scoring in the 10th region with 13.6 points a game.
Morgan Flanagan with the little scoop and score, 4-2, and with 6:18 to play, Bourbon County calls a timeout. And we are back, and Johnson's got it. 6:17 to play, 4-2 St. Henry leads. And this St. Henry pressure, and they call a very ticky-tack foul on Morgan Flanagan.
This is what St. Henry needs. Like I said earlier, going into all day, they're going to have to find out what works best for them on defensive end. And They're doing a great job getting out, pressuring, not letting their man get up the court easy, and they've caused a couple turnovers here. See if they can keep it up throughout the rest of the game. There's no
steal by Malay. As he said in the pregame, the defense leads to offense for these Crusaders. And a 6-2 start on the 9-5 Bourbon County. And close to 10 seconds, and they just get it across. Mead, no good, and fight for the rebound, and Ives comes out with it. Bartlett, bounce pass to Flanagan, blocked by Mead.
And there's the impact on the defensive end by Mead, showing why she leads the 10th region in blocks.
And she is a force inside already. If St. Henry can keep her off the glass, and they're going to have a good chance to win this game. And Johnson thinks that it was off of Bartlett. And into the game is the freshman number 12, Mandy Schluter, checking in for Abby Millay. Flanagan gets it into Faith McNamara, who scores.
I think the key for Bourbon County to get all their points tonight is going to be to break the St. Henry defense. But once they can beat this press up the court, they usually have a 3-on-1, 2-on-1 fast break, and that's when they're going to need to start making all their layups and cashing in on their points opportunities.
And I believe that foul's on Faith McNamara. And at the line, first one good for Hamelback. And the second one no good. On the glass is Johnson. Gotta get those. And a steal by Ives. Here she goes. Puts it in, 10-3. And Morgan Farriskin set to check into the game alongside Kate Grayson. And a steal by Morgan Flanagan. Still on the floor. Comes out with it. Over to McNamara. Ives for three. No good. And the crew with the offensive rebound reset. Zach, what have you seen on the offensive side here in the early going?
Well, St. Henry hasn't been making all the shots they're putting up, and we've seen that, but they've done a great job of having all their players crash the rebounds, and they've been able to put points on the board because they've been getting so many second chance opportunities, and they just need to keep doing that, because the more chances you get for your team to score, the more likely you are to score the ball.
Into the game is Lily Page and Mackenzie Kincaid for Bourbon County, and Lauren Ball, Morgan Ferris, and Kate Grayson are into the game for the Crusaders. And a steal by Mandy Schluter. She finishes 12-3 St. Henry. And Zach, with that backcourt of Schluter, Millay, and Flanagan, those three play great defense on the ball, and that leads to a lot of their offense.
Yeah, they got a lot of height and a lot of length in their backcourt. Even though Mandy Schluter might not be the tallest, she's quick and she's active with her hands, and with the length of Millay and Flanagan, they're able to get a lot of tips, which leads to a lot of steals, which early in the game has led to most of their points.
Flanagan from 15, 14-3, with 3.5 to play.
Bourbon County really needs to try and get their score here. They can't let this game get too out of control. Nice
and
dish.
head, Mandy Schluter for 2, 16-3. Another timeout by Bourbon County. 3:03 to play, 16-3 Crusaders. We'll be back after this. We are back here in the opening quarter of St. Henry versus Bourbon County, and Zach, Mandy Schluters have back-to-back steals that have turned into layups 16-3. What have you seen so far?
She's provided a great spark off the bench. The St. Henry team's pretty deep, play about 9-10 deep, and when they get a lot of steals like they're going right now, it's very easy for this team to get out and transition. Mandy Schluter does a great job of running the floor and finishing when she gets the opportunity.
And Schluter again for 2 assists to Abby Millay. As we said earlier in the broadcast, that backcourt is terrific and explosive on the defensive side of the ball.
This defense does a great job of just helping, even when their backcourt comes out to trap or to pressure their man. The people down low, they do a great job of picking up the help side and getting their rebounds when they try and force up a shot.
And 18-3. And we haven't seen a lot of half-court offense from St. Henry, mostly just a lot of transition defense turning into offense, which is their game. And Ferris on the baseline, and a block. And she's heading to the line for 2.
Foul on Bourbon County number 3 is J.C. Goodman. That is her first personal. Team starts at the line, 32-22, Morgan Ferris.
And the first one is no good for Morgan Ferris. .221 to go here in the opening quarter of St. Henry versus Bourbon County. And second one no good. She followed her own miss though. And back to Lauren Ball, and they'll reset. Only one starter on the floor right now. That's Abby Millay. Ferris drives and finishes. 20-3, and another timeout for Bourbon County. 2:05 to go in quarter number 1. We're back. 2 minutes to go. Bourbon County's burned 3 timeouts. And it's 20-3 right out of the gate.
Yeah,
St. Henry's blown them out.
I don't really blame the coach for calling the timeout. He's got to get this offense under control. Had a lot of turnovers, and there's another one right there. A lot of sloppy mistakes. They need to clean it up if they want to have a chance to get back in this game.
As you said, another forced turnover by St. Henry, 20-3. Ferris from 15, no good, and a rebound to number 2.
That looked like a walk. There it is again.
And steal, Millay finishes 22-3. And a Harden bringing the ball down the floor. And Goodwin. And a foul. And Faith McNamara, Morgan Flanagan, Captain Bartlett gets set to check in.
Returning to the line for number 45, Captain Bourbon. Number 25, Morgan Flanagan. And number 3, McNamara.
Had an open shot but passed it up. And that foul was on Morgan Ferris.
Foul number 45,
Foul, that's on Bartlett. And she's got 2, so Caitlin Ives checks in for her. 1:05 to play, 22-3.
It's never a good thing to get out and start fouling, but the Crusaders can somewhat afford to do it a little bit because they play so deep, 9, 10 people deep. And with this active defense, you got to expect at least a little bit of fouls every game.
And the 3 ball no good by Goodwin, excuse me. And McNamara drives to the basket, and it's blocked, but it's going to stay with St. Henry.
St. Henry's doing a great job of, even when they're not getting the turnovers, getting the ball in quick and pushing it up the floor. They really haven't needed to use their half-court offense that much with how quick they've been getting up and down the floor.
Into McNamara, no good. Rebound to Bartlett, or Flanagan, excuse me. Millay, skip pass, almost intercepted. And it'll stay with St. Henry with 43 seconds to play. McNamara pump fakes, drives, corner to Ives, and it looks like St. Henry's going to try for the last shot. And a whole new 5 getting set to check in for Bourbon County. They're just looking for some kind of spark. And a steal by Goodwin, and with 15 seconds, looks like Bourbon County will get the last shot. Almost intercepted, and they get a foul on Millay.
The late platoon swap.
And a whole new 5 in for Bourbon County. And a steal by Ives, 1 second. Puts it up, and no good. That's the end of the first quarter, 22-3. St. Henry all over it in quarter number 1. We'll be back for the second quarter in a few moments. Back for quarter number 2. That first quarter was very one-sided for St. Henry. Thank you, Zach. 22-3. Zach, what did you see in the first quarter from the St. Henry backcourt?
They were in control. They controlled the pace of the game. They played the way that they want to play. Bourbon County just got no room to breathe. St. Henry pressured in full court, got a lot of turnovers, and turned it into a lot of easy transition layups.
And they definitely kept Meade off of the glass, which was one of the game plans that needed to happen.
The They're doing a great job slowing down Murphy as well. She's been a matchup nightmare for most teams this year, but there's not been a lot of offensive action at all from this Bourbon County team.
Flanagan for three, no good. And McNamara's got it. And Flanagan will drive again. Into Bartlett. Back to Flanagan. Drives to the basket and a block. And that.
Bourbon County number 25. That's first personal. Team second.
And Malay. Offensive foul.
An offensive foul for St. Henry for 13. That's Eddie Malay. That's Eddie's second personal. Team sixth.
And a little pressure. 7 minutes to play, 22-3. Ball on the floor. A little pushing and shoving. And it'll be Bourbon County basketball.
What's your channel?
Facebook Live.
Who said it's not on there?
St. Henry in a 2-3 zone right now. That's one of few offensive rebounds that Bourbon County's been able to get, but not able to cash it in.
Flanagan. And interception, offensive foul.
Fouls on St. Henry number 20.
Ferris can set the check in for St. Henry.
Second personal. Team second. Returning allowed for St. Henry number 22 is Boyd Ferris. Ferris for Flanagan.
And almost stolen away by McNamara. And there's a steal by Ferris. Here comes St. Henry. Outlet to Bartlett. Bartlett drives to the basket, puts it up, and a foul, and she's heading to the free throw line.
Fouls on Bourbon County number 21. Murphy. That's her first. Team's third.
Once again, you saw that the crew was able to draw the foul because they got out off a rebound and were able to push the court and get to the rim.
The line shooting 3 from 45.
First free throw's missed.
And that first one is off the mark. 6:13 to play. Still 22-3. And both no good. And a steal. Here comes Malay. Malay dribbles and on the floor. They call it a jump ball, and that is a very bad call. I saw the ball was not held for more than 1 second. That is not a jump ball.
Refs are starting to get a little whistle happy here.
It'll be Bourbon County ball after the tie-up.
Nice play. Nice
Good play, and there to Murphy. She's averaging 13.6 a game, and she's got to start getting it going.
That ended a very, very long scoring drought for Bourbon County here. See if they can see if it's a little switch and they're starting to turn it around.
And blocked by me. Good bounce pass, but she couldn't handle it, and it's going back to St. Henry. taking their time. And Schluter having trouble with it. Bartlett's got it. And a timeout, St. Henry. Exactly 5 minutes to play, 22-5. St. Henry leads, and we'll be back after this.
That was a much-needed timeout there for St. Henry. You saw a big pickup in the pressure that Bourbon County was putting in on defense, and see if they continue it that way, because they seem to confuse St. Henry a lot.
Mandy Schluter's got the ball over to Millay. Millay behind the back, couldn't control it. And out of the pack and poked away. And that's a foul ball, and I believe that's number 3. Ives and Grayson at the scorer's table. And also into the game is Mitchell. And coming out of the game, it's number 25, Hannah Hamelback. At the line is Goodwin. No good. Rebound to Ferris. She saves it. And Schluter comes out with it.
St. Henry's got to get back to pushing it up the court. This pressure's really starting to starting to confuse them on the offensive end. They just got to get back to what was working for them early. Get their rebounds, get out in transition, and don't allow Bourbon County to set up this pressure defense they can start to play.
And Meade and Hamelback check into the game. And Millay checks out. They're going to be coming around in the corner to Murphy. And no good. She has not gotten much going here tonight. Ferris almost intercepted. And throws it off on purpose because she couldn't find anybody. Smart play. Ahead to Schluter. Dribbles around. Layup is good. Plus the foul. Head to the line. 4:14 to go. 24-6. Mandy Schluter has a chance for a three-point play. Kincaid checks into the game for Murphy. Schluter, no good on the free throw. And there's a jump ball, and it's going to stay here.
Bourbon County's done a lot better job of controlling the ball. They haven't had many turnovers this quarter, and maybe that's the reason why they're starting to not necessarily close the gap, because they haven't really put the ball in the hoop, but make it a little more interesting.
And that layup is off the mark, and it's going to go back to St. Henry. Just under 4 to play. And Ives into Grayson. Back to Ferris. Ferris looking, throws it off, and I don't really know what she was doing there. But it's a turnover. Three ball, no good. It'll stay with Bourbon County. Zach, Bourbon County has gotten absolutely nothing going on offense right now. What do you think they need to do?
They need to just get the ball to the hoop. It seems every time they throw an entry pass to the paint, their players in the paint can't handle the ball. They always bobble it, or their pass gets deflected and it ends up being a steal. They just got to get something going. They've gotten to the free throw line a lot, but they need to start hitting their shots inside so they can start hitting their shots outside as well. Work inside out.
At the line for Bourbon County, shooting 2. And 5, Kincaid.
And at the line is Mackenzie Kincaid. First one's good, and into the game. It's Himmelback for Bourbon County, and Chalula Lugmanum, and Tatum Molly for St. Henry. And they got another foul on the floor. The refs seem to love that whistle. And in the game is Lauren Ball.
The game for St. Henry, number 44, Lauren Ball.
And Aluminum accidentally stepped over the line. It'll remain with Bourbon County.
St. Henry's starting to get real sloppy with the ball. They really need to start controlling it, because there's going to be teams playing defense there's a lot of pressure like this in the all-in tournament, so they got to find a way to break it.
There's finally a three-point basket by Goodwin, and McNamara to the basket. Get it into Hamelback, 26-10. Good take to the basket, no good. Here comes Schluter, out of the pack. Just under 3 to go. Drives to the baskets, stops, foul, plus the bucket. She's got 10 already.
Count the basket is good. The foul on number 3 of Bourbon County is JC.
And she is heading to the line to try to complete a three-point play.
At the line for St. Henry, 1.
Schluter completes the three-point play. She's got 11 of the 29 in the first half. On the drive, no good. Here comes Molly, ahead to Schluter. Schluter coast to coast, and plus the bucket again.
Another one.
Heading to the line to complete another three-point play. She's got 13.
As good one's 4th personal foul. And at the line shooting 1, number 12, Amanda Stewart.
And she makes the free throw. 14 on the day, 32-10 with 2:40 to go.
Number 14.
And Grace Holmes checks into the game.
And for Bourbon County, number 23, Henry is Jaden Eaton. He's replacing number 5, Mackenzie Kincaid.
They're looking for meat on the inside. A 3-ball. No good. Hamelback on the glass, and she's fouled.
Bourbon County's just not showing a lot of enthusiasm in this game, which I know it's hard when you just keep getting punched and punched by the St. Henry offense, but this is where you need to bounce back.
Speaking metaphorically, of course. And no good on the first for Hamelback. Second one good, 32-11. Long pass by Chalota Oakland. And Grace Holmes couldn't catch it. And now Bourbon County basketball.
Put it up.
Get it into Hamelback, no good. Fighting on the glass. Murphy's got it now. Floater's good, that's her game, 32-13.
See if Bourbon County can get any type of momentum going into half.
And a turnover, head to Murphy. If they want to have a chance for comeback, she's got to get going. Minute 40 to play. And Meade inside. It'll remain with Bourbon County. In the game is Johnson. And the score for Hamelback, 32-15. And a mini run by Bourbon County with a minute 20 to go. Skip pass, Grace Holmes jumper, no good.
Starting to see a little more life in the step for Bourbon County here.
Going back to St. Henry.
That was a very disliked call, if I may say so myself.
1:05 to go. Molly almost traveled. McNamara lost it.
Another turnover.
Over to Murphy. Lost the foul. A little run by Bourbon County here to close out the half.
Number 21.
And Mitchell into the game for Meade. 49 seconds to go. 32-17.
Number 21 playing Murphy.
Murphy no good on the free throw. Molly's got the rebound. McNamara. And over to Logan. In the ball. No good. Here comes Johnson. They're going to try to get the last shot. What a run by Bourbon County in the first half.
Great job of being able to bounce back from the punches they've been receiving and starting to deliver their own here.
Johnson on the three.
No good.
St. Henry ball, 21.4. I believe it's, yes, St. Henry ball, 21.4. Who do you want to see take this last shot?
You know, I'd like to see Faith McNamara take this last shot just because she's been playing pretty well all game. Try and get her a nice layup inside, but that's if they don't turn it over first.
The Bourbon County ball.
I called it.
Meade into the game. 18.1 to go.
St. Henry needs to make sure they know where Murphy is at all times, because I'm going to assume that that's where they're going to go.
Johnson, no. Here comes McNamara.
Push it, push it, push it.
10 seconds to go, and it went off. Bourbon County. It'll stay here. And Mitchell into the game for Meade.
I think this is a perfect time to get Faith McNamara that get her inside and try and get her a layup.
And I think that's what they were trying to do. And it's intercepted. 5 seconds to go. Murphy to the basket, fouled with 3.1 to play.
Foul on St. Henry number 44 is Lauren Ball. That's her first personal. At the line for Bourbon County, 2-2 Murphy. And return ball, number 1.
And Baker in the game. 3.1 to go as Murphy missed the first. Gets the second one. 32 to 18. McNamara. 32 to 18. That's the end of the second quarter. That's halftime. 32 to 18. St. Henry leads. We'll be back for the second half in about 10 minutes.
Whether you're a middle school student, a high school student looking to transfer, or a parent of a student, trying to be able to find a high school that is the right fit can be an overwhelming process. And here at St. Henry District High School, we feel that we are one of those great options for you to choose from. To have high numbers, one of the things that we have to do is to put our teachers in a position where they have an environment where they can be able to collaborate with the students. The faculty at St. Henry are committed to preparing their students for life after high school. And some of the ways that we're able to do that is by offering a strong AP program, and we will also start offering dual credit courses for our upperclassmen. With St. Henry being a Catholic private school, faith is a very important part of our culture. We start and end our day with prayer and also have several all-school masses. One of the things that we're also very proud of is that 100% of our students are actively involved in community service on and off campus. Here at St. Henry, we have several clubs and organizations for students to be able to choose from, and 23 different athletic teams. On campus, we have our own gymnasium, track and field, soccer field, softball, and baseball fields. And recently, we took over and renovated an athletic facility located in Florence, Kentucky. The things that we're doing here today at St. Henry District High School are making for an even brighter future. We're in the final stages of the building project for a new fine arts building with a 650-seat theater. We will also be upgrading our STEM labs on campus and adding additional STEM labs. When our students enter and exit our building, every single day they are reminded of our 5 pillars: scholarship, faith, leadership, arts, and athletics. We believe these pillars are what lays out the foundation for our students here at St. Henry District High School, not only to prepare them during their high school years, but for wherever life may take them.
Welcome back here to the game, to the start of the third quarter. Flanagan inbounds it to Malay.
And thank you, Zach. And we're underway here in the second half, 32-18. And Zach, St. Henry has a 14-point lead, but that was not the whole story in the first half. They led by 22, 23, but
a lot more than what they're leading now. I know what you mean. They got sloppy with the ball. They weren't putting the ball in the hoop like they were. They seemed to get away from what was working to them and getting to the fast break. They tried more half-court offense, which to a point I understand because they're trying to get ready for All-A State. But this team's no team to mess around with. So you got to always keep on your A game, and they let down. And now this game could get back into contention for Bourbon County.
And there's Meade on the glass, 32-20. Over to Ives, and she almost walked with it. Out of bounds, Bourbon County ball. They inbound the ball. Hamelback for three. No good. And good hustle by Murphy. McNamara's got it.
Pass over to Bartlett, but she couldn't handle it. And right back to Bourbon County. St. Henry with another turnover. Not a great way to start this half.
Into the game, Mandy Schluter for Caitlin Ives. Murphy. And Murphy's got to get going, I think. 12-point game. She's had an off night. And over the back call.
And once again, a very disliked call by this Bourbon County fan group.
I believe it wasn't over the back, but it was a late call.
Nice play. Nice move.
Schluter with a move for 16.
Schluter's providing a lot of their offensive firepower this game. We'll see if she can keep it up. Nice, there she is again.
Intercepted. Malay behind the back to Flanagan. Puts it up and in. That's on McNamara, her first. And Zach, a 16-point game. So the boys team had a big win last night. We were on the call, and St. Henry beat undefeated Lexington Catholic, not anymore undefeated. They beat them 70-59 was the final score. Ryan Butler won player of the game, of course. How do you think the boys team, they got a win against Boone County today. What do you think that they're doing better this season than last season?
They're a lot more deep, and they're playing more like a team. Last year was very relied on Wyatt to score, Alex Westerbeck to score, but this year you see more of a balanced team, a team who can play deep and doesn't really lose that much when they put in their bench, and they're really taking advantage of all their size and their speed and strength this year, and they're doing a great job. And yesterday was a good win heading into this All-A State tournament.
And Wyatt beat the 29, of course, last night. And Mandy Schluter just had another basket as Ive checks in for Flanagan. And, All-A is here this year. They have not won All-A in a long time. Do you think that St. Henry is considered the favorite to win the All-A State this year?
There's good competition in this, but I believe that they are because of the way they've been playing this year, and especially since they have home court advantage. St. Henry's just going to come out and show out for all the games they have, and it'll make it a lot tougher for these teams to come in and play.
and they stand at 8-2 on the season. Only 2 losses were to Round County and Covenant Catholic. And now back to the girls' side of things. Bartlett intercepted pass, and Murphy's got it. And there's the basket, 38-22.
I think with
Malay ahead to Schluter, blocked by Meade, and they called a foul.
I don't know. I don't agree with that one, Max.
I do not either. I thought Meade got a clean block there, but Schluter's heading to the line.
Even since it was foul, that still shows you why Meade is just so. She causes a lot of worry for teams on the offensive end just because of how long she is, and it's just very tough to get a ball up and over.
And she misses the first. With 4:43 to play, 38-22. Mandy Schluter, the second free throw.
He's good.
She has 19 on the day, 39-22. Murphy. And just kind of threw it up there. Here comes Schluter out of the pack.
That was a prayer to heaven right there.
Here she goes, crossover, over to Ives. And Bartlett. Caitlin Ives. Mandy Schluter's got it. Trying to set the offense. Bartlett back to Ives. To the corner to McNamara. Jump shot, no good. Coming out of it, Schluter keeping her in front. And no matter how much you dislike it, that was a flop. Here comes Ives, poked away, ahead to Schluter. Crossover, spin move, and a travel. And Morgan Ferris checks into the game. Three and a half to play. And that foul's on Morgan Ferris. That was her first foul of the game. And Zach, this Crusaders basketball team has dealt with a lot of injuries this season. Macy Gamble, Katie Evans, Morgan Flanagan was out for a while. Abby Schaefer, Faith McNamara, you name them. A lot of injuries this season, but they've been able to overcome it and have an 8-3 record. Playing really well.
You're finally starting to see this team close to full strength. They're still missing 2 key pieces, Katie Evans and Macy Gamble. But earlier this year when they were missing pretty much all their starters and even a lot of their bench, they missed Morgan Flanagan and Abby Malay, who were their 2 top scorers and ball handlers. Mandy Schluter was not yet with the team. They had a late quit by Abby Schaefer, and they've been able to overcome. That just shows you the strength of this team and how they've been able to come together and show what they can do.
Late addition as well, Morgan Ferris. And Bartlett inside, no good. And that is a hack. That's on Bartlett. Her 4th, and Flanagan checks in for her. Get past to Johnson. And then Meade. Oh!
Make that. Just got to make that.
They needed that one. Malay ahead to Schluter. Back to Malay. Oh, no.
Okay, need.
Falling down. Fight for the ball. Ives over to Flanagan. Ferris. Flanagan's got the ball on a timeout, St. Henry. And Coach Smart's not happy. 15-point lead, 2:03 to go. We'll be back after this. We're back, 2:03 to play, 39-24. Mandy Schluter leads all scorers with 19 points. Good offensive movement, Flanagan, ball fake. Malay to Ferris, Ives from 15, that's good. 41-24.
That was very good ball movement, cutting and passing by the Crusaders there. You see what all that work can do. It pays off.
That's on Malay. There's the basket, 41-26.
Offense has been a lot easier for this team to come by ever since they. Nice cut.
And Schluter headed to the line.
Fouls on Bourbon County number 34. That's the aforementioned Lindsey Johnson.
And the first one's good. That is 20, 42-26. And into the game is Mitchell.
Mitchell replacing
And Schluter, second one, no good. Fight for the loose ball. It'll stay with St. Henry.
Great hustle right there to win that 50-50 ball.
And Hamelback in set to check in for Bourbon County.
substitution for Bourbon County in the game number 25.
They get it into Ferris. Ferris floater. No good.
That's a dookie, dude.
And Bourbon County comes out of it. Nice bounce pass. Johnson. No good on the layup. And we remain with Bourbon County. 47.4 to go. Inbound. Hamelback.
Way to get the easy shot. Way to get the easy shot.
42-28. Andy Schluter attacking the basket. Wanted the foul.
Good job of keeping it inbounds.
Less than 20 seconds to go. Head to Hamelback. Good, 42-30. 10 seconds to go. And they gotta hurry. Abby Malay thinks she has all the time in the world. They gotta go. 2 seconds, drives, no good. And that is the end of the third quarter, 42-30. We're back for the final quarter after this. Quarter number 4, 42-30. St. Henry's on top. And good entry pass to Meade, and Ives comes out of it. Here she goes. To the basket. No. And she stepped out of bounds.
A lot of things can happen when St. Henry gets out and runs, right? It just shows how effective and how much they need that transition offense.
Bartlett. Over to Ives for 3. No.
Okay, Nick.
McNamara with a rebound. Drives. Bartlett from 10. No. And it remains with St. Henry. And Mitchell checking into the game for Bourbon County and for me.
Bourbon County number 2, Mitchell replacing Eames.
Flanagan, and that ball is intercepted.
It's like a game of hot potato out there.
Hamelback. And Zach, it's only a 12-point game. How has Bourbon County gotten back into this?
They played a lot of pressure defense and gotten a lot of turnovers and been able to transition that into points. Don't know what that was there, but they've been scoring pretty well.
And Murphy to inbound. The look for Hamelback, no good. Rebound, Morgan Flanagan. Out comes Caitlin Ives, ahead to Millay. Good transition offense. They wanted a walk there, but there was no walk. Here comes Bourbon County, stolen away by Flanagan. Back to Millay. Bucket, and she's heading to the line for 2.
Foul on Bourbon County number 25. That's Hannah Hamelback. It's her 3rd personal. Team third. Line shooting 2. The line shooting 2.
And the first one no good from the left. Ferris checks in for McNamara.
It's been a very similar story at the free throw line today as it was with the boys game. No one wants to make one. There it is.
43-30. There it is. 43-32, 6.5.
For 3.
Flanagan. No. Murphy out of the pack.
And Max, this St. Henry offense really slowed down. We scored more in the first quarter than we have in the rest of the game. I don't know what happened. They just got away from what they used to be doing. Got any thoughts on what they did?
I think Bourbon County in the first half was very surprised by the St. Henry pressure. You know, you can always prepare for something, but, you know, you have to experience it. And I think that why they're in this hole is because they got out to such an awful, awful start. But now they've gotten back into the game by playing their own game, and they've slowed St. Henry down, and that's what teams have to do to beat them.
What do you think St. Henry needs to do for the rest of the game to be able to keep this lead and come home with the win?
I think as much as their transition's been working, I think that they need to slow it down, and they just need to go like down onto the block and find Abby Millay, Morgan Flanagan, Lauren Ball, Morgan Ferris, and they just need to run their offense. And now Ferris will be inbounding the ball. They get it to Millay. Flanagan's got it. They're trying to trap. Ferris over to Flanagan. Crossover. Over to Millay. No good. Rebound Lauren Ball. Out to Ferris. And they're just working the ball right now. And there's another steal. Murphy drives and she's fouled. 5:10 to go. 43-32.
There's been a lot of up and down running, fast-paced game. You're starting to see some fatigue on both sides.
Team 7. At the line for Bourbon County, shooting 2 free throws, number 21, McLean Murphy.
No good. Flanagan, Millay check out of the game. No good. Good rebound for Ives. And ahead to McNamara. Pass intercepted. And it's going back to Bourbon County. And Megan set to check in.
Very sloppy play right here by St. Henry. Coming down on the stretch, they're going to have to get their offense back under control. And even though they're trying to push in transition, which I like, they need to do it not out of control. They're causing a lot of turnovers that they should have been doing yet.
Just under 5 to go, 11-point lead still for St. Henry. They get it inside. Hamelback, no. Almost could have been a and one, sorry.
Honestly, good foul. No one for making any free throws, so you got to make them earn it.
Mitchell and Goodwin about to check in for Bourbon County. And Mitchell checks in. Gets it into Mandy Schluter. Crossover, and she turns it over. And there's a foul on McNamara.
That is the second personal. Team 9. Return to line number 13, Eddie Millay. Number 30, Clayton McNamara.
And she gets the first, 43-34, full 42 to play. Zach, if I would have told you that after the first quarter, St. Henry led 22-3, and now it's a 9-point game with 4:40 to go, what would you tell me?
I'm a firm believer in that anything's possible, but after that first quarter and what we saw, I didn't think there was any chance that Bourbon County was going to get back in this game, but their defense has picked up. They've got a lot of turnovers, and now they're taking it to St. Henry. They're not backing down, which calls it a great game, and I like to see it. St. Henry's just really struggling to break this press that Bourbon County's been putting on a lot of traps, pressure.
And boy, the times have changed. Just about an hour ago, Zach, in regular time, Bourbon County cannot get past the St. Henry pressure, and it is an 8-point game, and Bourbon County's got the ball. And a timeout, 4:24 to play. The Crusaders got to close this one out, and we'll be back. .424 to play, 43-35. They get it into Meade. Three ball. You said it, not me. Here comes Schluter. Driving spin and blocked by Meade. That could have been a foul. Murphy for three, no. On the rebound and a foul.
Flanagan's, that four or five on Flanagan?
I believe that's 4. And Mitchell about to check in as well as Captain Bartlett.
Fouls on St. Henry number 45. That's Morgan Flanagan. That is her third personal. Tees 10 in the line for Bourbon County, shooting 2 free throws. Number 25, Hannah Hamelback.
And Hamelback at the line, 8-point game with 3:50 to play. It's the first 7-point game. And they're putting in Meade in for offense because she's in foul trouble and not on the floor for defense. As Flanagan checks out of the ball game. Good. 43-37. And a delay of game warning on Bourbon County. It is a 6-point game. They get it into the freshman. The odds almost stolen under the basket. Malay's got got it. Good outlet to Schluter. Bounce pass to Bartlett. Wow, what a pass. And a finish. 45-37. 3.5 to play. Amelmac with the finish. 3:15 to go. 6-point game. Going back and forth. Bartlett. Malay. 45-39.
Type of game you want to see down to the wire. It's going to be an interesting one.
McNamara. What does St. Henry do? Who is their go-to player? Bartlett.
Just with this court they have out right now, St. Henry doesn't really have a lot of experience in these close games at the end. A lot of their experienced players are on the bench right now in foul trouble, so we'll see how they can do it.
Schluter and a block. Foul shots coming from Andy Schluter, doing what she does best.
She's done a great job of getting to the rim all day, so why not do it one more time? Now she just needs to cash in on these free throws. These are big.
Schluter, the free throw's good. Meade back into the game as they keep switching her and Mitchell off for offense and defense because of foul trouble. And Schluter, the second one good.
Exactly what they wanted to do.
As you're right, Zach, 47-41, 2.5 to go. And their best offense has been getting to the free throw line right now if you're St. Henry. Malay to Bartlett. Bartlett being hassled in that corner and a traveling call. 2:13 to go, going back to Bourbon County. Schluter gambled there, got lucky, laying on Goodwin. Good bounce pass. Johnson, three, no. Rebound to Meade. That's just size right there. Just under 2 minutes to go, 47-43.
She's really come alive on this offensive and defensive glass, and it's been huge for this team. They've been able to get second chance opportunities, and they've cashed in on a lot of them.
And eyes Malay, making a minute 40, almost stolen. And a foul right there. And Flanagan, Goodwin and Mitchell checking in. Flanagan gets Bartlett.
This is going to be big. St. Henry's struggling to get the ball inbounds with all the pressure that Bourbon County's been putting up. They can't afford for a turnover right here.
They get it into Malay. And she is fouled. Big free throws coming up here, 47-43. And, excuse me, no free throws are coming up here. Into Ives. And a timeout, St. Henry. 47-43. Minute 29 to go. We'll be back to wrap up a thriller after this. we're back. Flanagan inbounds to Schluter. 25 to go. Malay. Try to throw it off. And odds to Malay. Schluter's got it. Seems like nobody wants to be fouled. They're playing hot potato.
What a great game, man. What a pass. Way to find the...
Schluter, yes!
Why not? She's been scoring all game, so what's the difference now?
That's 24, under a minute to go. The biggest bucket of the ball game.
She wants to pull. Oh, what that was. Yeah.
Murphy, no. Rebound, Malay.
The foul's on Bourbon County, number 2, Bella Mitchell. That is her first personal. Team 7, the line forcing Henry shoot 1 plus the odds. For 13, Abby Malay.
Abby Malay at the line. No good. Yeah, that's a big miss. 35 seconds to play.
Bourbon County's running out of chances. They need to cash in right here.
And a foul.
I do not agree with that. Oh, and that puts Bourbon County on a double bonus too, so from now on they're shooting 2 free throws. And as if this game could not get any more interesting than that, we're sitting here with a 6-point ball game. If you were St. Henry, what's the key to this game?
I think you just got to make your free throws. Malay just missed front of a 1 of 1. She's had a great game, but you got to make those free throws right there. And that's the key. Bourbon County just made a free throw. No good. And
That was big.
can't do that. Murphy, yes! It is a 2-point game. And they foul Malay with 22.9. These are must-make free throws for the St. Henry Crusaders.
Quick correction real quick. It's actually a 3-point game.
I thought she made both there, Zach.
So did I. So did I.
49 to 46.
Once again, the line shoot 1 plus the bonus. Abby Malay.
Abby Malay at the line.
If I were Bourbon County. Oh, there it is. I wouldn't be shooting a 3 here. I'd be trying to get the easiest shot they can get.
She missed it, and she stepped out of bounds. That's going back to St. Henry.
You got to know where you are on the court. That's just a very... she's just got to be aware. Like,
Great defense by Malay.
That cannot happen this late in the game. Schluter with the basket there. Very big. Pull up.
No
That'll
good.
do it.
51 to 46, the final score. Maybe Schluter with a career high 26 points, and that'll do it. We will be presenting our Autumn Group Player of the Game after this.
Whether you're a middle school student, a high school student looking to transfer, or a parent of a student, trying to be able to find a high school that is the right fit can be an overwhelming process. And here at St. Henry District High School, we feel that we are one of those great options for you to choose from. To have high numbers, one of the things that we have to do is to put our teachers in a position where they have an environment where they can be able to collaborate with the students. The faculty at St. Henry are committed to preparing their students for life after high school. And some of the ways that we're able to do that is by offering a strong AP program, and we will also start offering dual credit courses for our upperclassmen. With St. Henry being a Catholic private school, faith is a very important part of our culture. We start and end our day with prayer and also have several all-school masses. One of the things that we're also very proud of is that 100% of our students are actively involved in community service on and off campus. Here at St. Henry, we have several clubs and organizations for students to be able to choose from, and 23 different athletic teams. On campus, we have our own gymnasium, track and field, soccer field, softball, and baseball fields. And recently, we took over and renovated an athletic facility located in Florence, Kentucky. The things that we're doing here today at St. Henry District High School are making for an even brighter future. We're in the final stages of the building project for a new fine arts building with a 650-seat theater. We will also be upgrading our STEM labs on campus and adding additional STEM labs. When our students enter and exit our building, every single day they are reminded of our 5 pillars: scholarship, faith, leadership, arts, and athletics. We believe these pillars are what lays out the foundation for our students here at St. Henry District High School, not only to prepare them during their high school years, but for wherever life may take them.
Welcome back here, and St. Henry just defeated Bourbon County 51-46. And here I have freshman point guard Mandy Schluter, who had 26 points, a career high in the win. And Mandy, how does it feel to have your best game in the St. Henry uniform here tonight?
It feels good.
And so here today, you guys have a big all-A tournament next week. What are you guys doing just to get ready for that tournament?
We're practicing hard. We're looking to play as a team and practicing every day.
And one last thing, Mandy, you guys had a big lead tonight. How did Bourbon County get in it, and how did you guys answer?
I think we let off a little bit, and when they came back, we were kind of in shock, so we didn't handle it very well. We were lucky and we came out with a win.
And Mandy, great game, and you will be getting your trophy in the next few days. And great game, career high, 26 points, and this is Mandy Schluter winning the Autumn Group Player of the Game. St. Henry wins 51-46, and that'll do it from Erlanger. I'm Max Schluter, signing off.